A gang of robbers used a knife to cut open the woman's clothes, then tied her and her boyfriend together with a rope. As the boat behind them sped away, the rope tightened, dragging the two into the sea. Despite their struggles underwater, the inertia was too great, and they could hardly move. The robbers were thrilled to see this scene. Suddenly, they hit a coral reef. The man's thigh was cut by the coral, and blood flowed incessantly. The scent of blood quickly attracted a group of sharks. Seeing the sharks swimming towards him, the man dodged at the last moment. The robbers also noticed the sharks and turned the boat around, wanting to catch one. The man realized something and told his girlfriend to dive to the bottom with him. While the boat was turning, the man quickly wrapped the rope around the coral. When the boat drove away, the man pulled the rope with all his might. His feet were cut and bleeding by the coral, but he eventually managed to break the rope. The unsuspecting robbers fell into the water and were quickly eaten by the sharks. Surprisingly, the couple surfaced unscathed. The robbers were furious and decided to ram them with the boat. The two hurriedly dived back into the water, avoiding the impact at the last second. They found oxygen tanks underwater and climbed onto their own boat while the robbers were off guard. It turned out that this couple was a famous pair of secret agents. They received a new mission to climb a steep mountain barehanded and take out a den of bandits at the top. The den was full of traps, and they had to do it without being noticed. The man began climbing with a rope. Halfway up the mountain, he found that he couldn't reach the next support point, and he was just a step away from the other side. At this critical moment, an accident happened. Fortunately, the man was wearing a safety rope and escaped unscathed. The guard at the top heard the commotion and looked down, but saw nothing. The guard let his guard down and left. The man continued to advance, unaware that the guard had deliberately let him take the bait. Just as the man reached the top of the mountain, the guard launched a surprise attack.